Good morning and welcome to Wholesome Roots. Today is the first day of autumn. Happy fall, y'all. We are excited to celebrate the changing of the seasons. It's very important to us to embrace that change and to enjoy it and love it. And we're also very lucky that it just so happens to be that Ryan's birthday is tomorrow. So we get to celebrate extra. So we're planning on having an excellent weekend. And today is Friday and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine, and I'm feeling like we're gonna get some stuff done to surprise Daddy when he gets home. And look who's waiting for us. The sweetest duck in the entire universe. Mrs. Duck. So sweet. You boys love her, huh? Oh, I bet Shanine is so happy that you guys love her duck so much. What?
Flower.
Flower, thank you. Whoops, I dropped it. I got it in my other hand. Pretty flower. She is so sweet. All right, we better get busy because we got a lot to do today. Oh, don't push it out so far, Rowan. Just slide it. You need help?
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Liam. All right, you boys be good. Ooh, be careful. Don't throw sticks in the air. You'll land on your head.
Mrs. Duck is so sweet.
Yes, she is. She says, where's my food? You're supposed to put it in this green tray over here. Boy, she definitely knows what you're doing. You're right. Good job. You got some too, Liam? Oh, she's gonna have plenty to eat today, huh? Good job. Oh, goodness. Cute little hungry duck. You're so cute, Mrs. Duck. The elusive wild Mrs. Duck in her natural habitat. She loves being free on the pond. I just looked out the window and I saw her through the trees. Had to get a little shot of that for you. She's a wild one. Loves to be with her humans, but she loves to be in nature. I'm so glad that she came to live with us. This has worked out well for her. Oh my gosh, so funny. The two babies just ran out the barn door and all the way up to the pasture, to the paddock. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't talk today. You babies! Are you ready for routine? Oh, you're so sweet. You guys know what's up, huh? Mommy's still on the milk stand getting all her grain and herbs and minerals. She's getting some good stuff on her feed today, so it's gonna take her a little while to eat it all. I'll make sure that her immune system is up and strong. Oh, you saw Rowan. Oh, I don't know. At first she seemed happy to see you, then scared. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. We're gonna go back in the barn because Mama doesn't like being left on the milk stand alone. Rowan, honey, come back this way and hopefully they'll follow you this way. Or you can herd them in. Hi, babies. Come on. Go on in. Good job. Good job, Rowan. I don't know why, but I always seem to pick the wild child as my favorite goat. So last night Ryan forgot to separate into breeding stalls. So alas, Fancy Girl is still in strong, heavy heat. Fancy Girl in heat is the worst behaved goat you will ever meet. In the funniest way, unfortunately. It's hard to get mad when she's hilarious. But she makes me work extra hard. because instead of coming straight up here to the paddock like she's supposed to, she starts hop, skipping, and jumping all over the place. And then all of the young goats follow her. So she went booking all the way back to the barn. By the time I got everybody out of the barn and up here, she turned around and booked it back down there. Everybody ended up back in the barn. So needless to say, I'm a bit out of breath, and Liam fell again. Can you help him up? That boy, always tripping over his own feet. So, she's clearly not bred with fluffernutter yet, because once she's bred, she'll come out of heat. Don't drag him down the hill by his hand. You're supposed to help him up. What? Boys? Crazy boys. So I don't know how good you guys can see through the chicken wire, but we had a viewer that is new to our channel ask us to introduce our chickens. So I'm gonna see if I can't get a good shot in here. So this chicken tractor is what we call winter squad, because these were all chicks that we got this winter. You see the dark brown egg? Oh, well, she just walked past it and blocked it. But we have all of the ones in here were chicks this winter, except for that little bantam rooster. We put him in here because the rest of these guys were small and he was getting picked on with the big roosters. So that dark Moran egg that you see down there in the corner is from one of the two Morans. We got that black Moran and we have that lavender Moran back there. And then a Rhode Island red and two buff looking hens that I'm not sure what their breed are, and this rooster right here is a Moran rooster. So we had those three Moran's chicks, one of them ended up being a rooster. This chicken tractor we call Rescue Squad. This was actually the first video I made on YouTube was when we got these guys and we rescued them out of some conditions that weren't suitable for chickens, and we got them into a safe place and got them well and healthy. And I'm not sure what the breeds are on these. I think there's some game hens and some this one right here in front of us, the white one, is Americana of some sort, or Easter egger of some sort. She lays a blue egg, and one of the other ones lays a blue egg. I think one of the game hen looking ones lays a blue egg as well. And then our naked neck rooster. Don't mind all the feathers. We haven't had an attack. This is molting season and everybody's molting. This chicken tractor is one of our older chicken tractors. These guys are older. These are our Easter eggers that we hatched out ourselves a few years ago, and also our cream leg bar hen and our cream leg bar rooster. These are the chicks. Most of these chicks look like roosters. They don't look like chicks anymore, but they are a mix of Easter eggers, olive eggers, brown egg layers, Morans, just a little bit of everything in this mix that we hatched out ourselves. Unfortunately, most of them ended up being roosters. So we're gonna have to cull some of these and see if we can sell them or eat them or what have you. This tractor here is a mix of some of the ones that we got from the hatchery. So there's some Rhode Island Reds, there's some Easter eggers, and then there are some rare breeds that we got as a mix. 5 rare breeds, so that rooster and that hen, that white rooster, and those 2 hens back there. We are not sure what breeds they are. They were just labeled as rare breed. But we have too many roosters in here because one of the Easter eggers ended up being a rooster and he wasn't supposed to be. And then the 2 rare ones. But because they've been grown up together, they have not been fighting. And I don't know if that'll change at some point. But if we start seeing an issue, then we will have to get rid of some. I would probably get rid of the Easter egg roux just because I have a lot of Easter egg roux. And these 2 rare breeds are so pretty. But if I had somebody that wanted to buy the rare breeds, I would totally sell them because I don't really need them. They're not something that I'm specializing in. This chicken tractor is kind of a mix. It is 3, the 2 white, The two white ones and the black and white one are from Rescue Squad. They were chicks at the time that we got them, so they had to be separated from the others, and we had those 3 chicks that we had hatched. So this one here is actually, I think it's a Brahma or a Moran because it's got feathered feet. And then the cream leg Baru and a cream leg Baru. Yes, I know, 2 roosters. Again, we have too many roosters. That has been one of our biggest hassles with hatching out chicks, is that we get a lot of roosters. And the cream leg bars are a specialty breed, and they're purebred, so I don't want to just eat them when they really could help somebody's flock if I could sell them. This chicken tractor is the Rhode Island red hens from the hatchery with our beautiful, he's molting so his tail looks pitiful, but he is usually very beautiful when he's not molting, and he is a black copper Moran rooster from Greenfire Farms, and he is very valuable and a good breeder for our flock. These are some of the roosters that we've already pulled out of the chick hatching, and there's some pretty ones in here, some cream leg bar and some Bielefelders, and then some ones that I just don't know what they are, but they are culls because we just can't have this many roosters. So they haven't been fighting. Oh, thank you, Liam. They haven't been fighting, but we do need to get rid of them soon because they are starting to reach maturity. Liam, it's not feeding time. Daddy's gonna move the tractors and feed them this afternoon. Okay? I know you love helping. Maybe you can come help Daddy when he moves the tractors. It's better to feed them after you move the tractor. Oh. You're an egg? Is there an egg in there? You feeding? You're gonna eat it yourself? That's gross. Can you reach? You don't want him jumping up on you? He's nice. He can't get to you through there. No, can't reach. And then there's Red, the ninja rooster. This rooster is uncatchable. We caught all of our free-range chickens one night, and he was the only one we couldn't catch. And that was years ago, and we haven't been able to catch him since. So he gets free range of the property. And then there's the ducks. We have, is it 9 or 10? I think it's 9 anacondas and 1 silver appleyard. Those were the ones that we hatched this year. And then we have a roan drake and a roan hen, and we have a white hen, and we have a black and white hen. We don't know exactly what breeds they are because they were all rescues. This right here is Thanksgiving. He is the only one left. We had 2, and the other one has already gone to freezer camp in our bellies. And he's gonna be in our bellies too. Ryan and I have talked about the possibility of exempting him because he's just so chill and cool, but we don't know what we would do with him, and it just seems kind of mean to keep him without eating him. If we were raising a bunch of turkeys, it would be different. We'd have a big area for him to run around with other turkeys, but solitary confinement just doesn't seem very kind. So we're gonna eat him. Yes. And he's gonna have a lovely, friendly, happy life until then. These worthless things are Chukar partridge. They were supposed to be quail when we got them last year at the fair. as chicks. The babies look exactly the same, but these are not quail. They don't do anything special for us, so they are also on the list to be processed and go to freezer camp. We just have to organize a processing day to get everybody done at once, and we just haven't had the time or the energy or the resources to do that, so we're gonna make that a priority this winter. So as you can see, we have a bunch of poultry and we do love them, and we'd like to add to them, and we'd like to cull some, so we just are trying to keep our balance where it needs to be. Right now we have too many roosters and too many animals that are needing to be processed, so until Liam, please, until we get those processed, then we won't be adding anything new. These crazy asparagus, dude, I don't even know what to think. Like, this one right here was the one I took a picture of just a couple of days ago. It's got a new one sprouting and a new one sprouting on this plant too. They just love it here. They're gonna be so good in the spring. You can see the seeds are germinating. We got beets coming up, radishes coming up. Down there you can see a bunch of kale and collards. So everything's germinating well. We just need to water it. What are you owing about? What? You ready to go in?
I need to drink some water.
Share the water. Yes. Share it with your brother. Be nice.
Hey.
Hey, Liam. Well, as much as I should be watering the seedlings right now, these boys need to go in, and I need to get them fed, and when their sister gets here, yeah, that's right, Vivian's coming home to visit this weekend, yay. So when their sister gets here, I can come back down and water and leave them with her, so that'll be good. And I also need to get the house cleaned and ready for Ryan's birthday weekend.